Yo, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Thanks for doing this for me, man. I appreciate you, friend.
I am there for you. You know, I like my Lego and Lego Masters alike all around the world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you said it, friend. You said it, man. Hey, man, we're getting a lot of Lego Masters this season, bro. Like our season done kicked off, so they're in the midst of everything. And in fact, you get 2 episodes this week back
That
to
was a
back.
big surprise.
That's huge, bro. That's huge.
And we get Marvel episode. If you saw the teaser for the second one, the first one was Towers, and we like our Towers.
Yes, I'm double jealous, friend. I'm double jealous. I'm double jealous. I get the Towers, right? I get the Towers.
Good.
I would love to have been in that episode with them towers because I make some 6 feet, 8 feet, 8 feet tall towers. I do that. That's what I do. And so I'm a little bit upset that I didn't get that chance. And then they hit you with the double whammy with the Marvel. Like you get the Marvel. I'm like, oh my goodness. The IPs are definitely like the red tape is definitely dropping with the IPs.
Yeah. You'll have to remind me. Well, let's see. It was probably later in season 1 with you, maybe after you were gone, that they did they do Star Wars with Boone in there?
Yeah, man, they did the Star Wars with Boone, man.
So that was the one IP per season. It seems like they give them
they give you
characters. That's cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Johnny G. Yes, man. Emma Wiggle was very hot, bro. I had no Jesse. I had no idea that she was a Wiggle. I'm like, because we over here in the U.S., we really don't follow, Australia TV unless you just got a cork for that type of thing, right? And it's hard to watch their TV anyway unless you got a VPN or something.
Yeah.
And so, I'm sitting here like, who's that? Who's this? So it's hard for me to get excited for the celebrity hash, right? And then she said what she did was she was the yellow Wiggle. I'm like, what? Oh man, bro, she had to been. Let me tell you, she had to been like super young when she did that, bro. Because she still look a bit young, bro. She don't look that old.
Well, let's see. I'm looking it up. I have no idea what this is. 1991 to present, they've been doing the Wiggles in Australia. And yeah, I didn't know if it was like a Teletubby thing or it sounds like something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
She had to been like super young, bro.
She was very bubbly.
Yes, Avengers, that was the IP that needed to be the yes, man. Avengers, bro. Oh man, I would have loved to done something like that. Oh, but you know what? To me, that's probably a little bit of like a double-edged sword, just somewhat a little bit, because
that'd be tough. Yeah,
you can go overboard because now all these ideas starting to come to play. But bro, you probably only got like 6 or 8 hours to knock out what you need to knock out. So it has to be quick. Like it has to be quick. You can't polish that thing off like all the way through. It has to be. It has to be precise. No, you can't make love to the mock. You gotta knock out those key components and knock them out quick. All right, so we are here so we don't get fined. No. We're here to talk about, got an opportunity to take a look at the Lego Masters Bricksmas special, the one that's out in Australia, right? And man, I saw this thing, I handed it to my man Jesse, and I'm looking at it, man. I'm impressed, bro. For Christmas build, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. For any builds here, like I think these models here are like awesome, bro. I'm impressed.
Yeah, what did they get? 10, 12 hours?
Yeah, they got about like 10, 12 hours, something like that. Yeah. So these models are looking good, man. So, what they did was, I would have thought that they would have probably, boxed up the celebrities, but I guess in Australia, the Lego Master contestants are bigger than the celebrities, bro. because
they're the big celebrities.
They got the celebrities lined up, and the I'm gonna say the brick masters or the Lego masters are busting out of the boxes, bro. That's why I was like, yo, what?
Yeah, they know what they're doing over there. They have the audience, I guess, and they remember, have I mean, the celebrities are fans of these Lego masters.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Like it's the other way around, man. It's like, man, like if you're a celebrity, you in Hollywood, you in the big to do or whatever, man. But like most reality, celebrities aren't that A-class celebrity. They're just not. You're not the actor. You're not that singer. You're not. You're kind of like B, C class, maybe D, E, F, G. They up here and you like down here, like you that slice of cheese in between the two breads right here.
You got movie stars, you got TV stars, you got reality TV stars. So
sports superstars, like sports. Superstars, all that, man. And so but in Australia, man, if you make it a Lego master, man, you are top of the food chain, man. Go get it, bro. I ain't mad at all, bro. I ain't mad at all. So let's do the team ups real quick.
Okay.
So they got Sarah. Sarah's from what season? I think she's from season 2.
Oh yeah, so Sarah and Fleur, I think, were teammates.
Oh, okay.
Season
that's right.
3?
3? Yeah, 3. And so they got Sarah teamed up with a celebrity. She's not with her regular teammate. So Sarah's teamed up with Poe, who is she's the dude that runs Hell's Kitchen. She's like Chef Ramsay, right?
Master Chef, yeah.
Yeah, she's a master chef, right? It's basically she signed up with she's side by side by Jeff Ramsey, right?
She's usually judging
Gordon Ramsay.
She's usually judging people on their dishes, their food. So
yes.
Now the tables are turned.
And now she's no longer the chef on Snack Monsters, they call it. Not Hell's Kitchen, but Snack Monsters, they call it. Now she's a contestant. So then you have Alex, who was the winner of, I think season is it 3 or 4? So
Alex with the hair.
Yeah, with the hair.
He, I believe, won season 2 Australia.
Season 2. All right, season 2. They starting to blend, bro. That's how you know you get old, man. Like
I went to Tubi to see, what get familiar again, and I was like, oh yeah, I just scrubbed through the episodes, and I was like, G's on season 1, and Alex was season 2, and Fleur and Sarah were season 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got All Stars.
Okay.
Teamed up with Australian All Stars, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, not bad. And this is their second season of doing that. This is their second season of doing this Lego Masters Bricksmas special. Okay. So then you got Fleur, who's teamed up with Darren, who's from The Block. Now, it's another reality show apparently, but is it on a farm or something like that?
I don't know. I got Wikipedia up. It's they compete against to renovate houses.
The Block. Okay, I get it. They renovate houses, because when I looked it up, it was like a lot of farm stuff going on there. I'm like, what is this?
Well, that might have been one episode to do a farmhouse.
Yeah. Okay, so he's like a reality reno dude. Okay, all right. Like the Property Bros, basically. Okay, so then you got the old school, man. I love this dude, G. They got G back in the house, man. He an old dude, like he don't take no jive.
The OG G.
Bro. He the OG, and they got him. So they got the old dude teamed up with this hot mama, boy. She smoking hot, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like if you got the goods, I tell you, look, you got the goods. You got.
And there's some there's attractive celebrities, but what gets me is her bubbly personality contrast with, and she's like, what type of person do you hope to get? Somebody open-minded and that can dance. And then G, like the Hulk.
G, like he ain't dancing. And he an old dude, so you know he closed-minded. Like he ain't for no new ideas, no nothing.
I remember that first season he was on with a family member or a coworker, and he was just the gauntlet. Like the other guy's like, we should do maybe this, and then he's like, nope. That's all he would say. Like, nope. One word answers.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. This is my smile. I said, dang. But yeah, man. So they got, and I think with her, I kind of got that back in the 90s vibe. And maybe, she brought a little bit of the Wiggles back, but because I got that 90s vibe, and I'm like, man, this is like memory lane. Like, it's like you said, she was bubbly, like 90s, like, so it was definitely cool, man. Definitely cool. So all right, let's get right to it. So we'll go over with the concept ideas first, and then we'll just go to the real stuff. Let me see here.
Well, how about start with the cracker?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I almost forgot. What in the hell is a cracker? Because our type of cracker is obviously different than the world's type of cracker. And our cracker, it's just it just, I'm thinking of saltine, right? Like maybe a pack of saltines or maybe some Ritz or something like that. I'm like, and you see the brick built cracker, right? And it's wrapped up like maybe a Tootsie Roll or maybe a pack of crackers. I'm like, oh, that's how they do crackers over there. I'm stupid.
So I learned about these snapper cracker festive holiday things a few years ago. And you can just kind of roll it's like an empty roll of paper. So I think that it snaps easy. And feels light, and there's a little hidden prize inside, like an Easter egg would have candy, or the prize in a Cracker Jack or whatever. A really goofy, non-valuable, simple little prize.
Yeah. So I get it. Like the Cracker Jacks where you open up the box and you get through all the caramel popcorn or whatever, and then there's a prize, and
it's a mystery prize
here. Yeah. Okay.
So everybody's roll looks the same, but you don't know what you're gonna get.
Right.
And to open it, you pop it. You snap it like I don't know. It's different for sure.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that idea? I think it's a great idea to like incorporate their own kind of culture with the snapper cracker thing.
Yeah.
And give them a limited space. Like it had to fit in there. So it had to be 2 foot by 2 foot max.
Right. Yeah, I think it's a great concept, because at this point, like you said, if it's miscellaneous, you don't know what you're gonna get. Then you're not kind of building yourself into a box like, oh, well, it's got to be a tree, or in this case, it's got to be Christmas, right? Because we saw there's some stuff that wasn't really, it was Christmas, but it wasn't Christmas. Like you wasn't getting the full blast of all this.
Right. Yeah. So, well, yeah, they all had different ideas. So I guess we'll go through some of the concept ideas now.
Yeah. So let's do some of the concepts, and then we'll get to the builds real quick. But yeah, I was like, what in the world is a cracker, man?
Like a Christmas present, but
Christmas is a little bit different from ours.
Yeah.
All right, can you see me?
Yeah, I see turkey in the oven.
Turkey in the oven. All right, so Turkey in the Oven was by, who was it? It was Fleur and Darren, right?
Yep.
And it's funny because, and we'll get to it, because they kind of had a mix up real quick. Like
they had Turkey Gate.
The Turkey Gate, right? Like it was a Turkey Gate. Folks, there's actually a chance that you might have the same idea as another builder in the room. Yeah. It ain't because you copying, it's because you just probably both creative and thinking of bright ideas. So
Yeah.
there was a turkey gate in the room. And they were able to talk it out and be like, look, you building a turkey? No, you building a turkey? No, we're gonna build a turkey. We're gonna build a turkey because we're older than you. And then, like,
Yeah.
they come to a point where another team just decided to back out of it because you don't wanna build yourself into a competition with
No, I mean, they saw it
anybody.
coming, and Brickman's like, you're gonna play rock, paper, scissors for it, or whatever they called it. Like, they had a whole different name for that too.
Right. Yeah.
So they lost the turkey and were pretty upset.
Yeah.
Although if they would have gone further with the story, I would have liked to have seen both turkeys, because the chef was going to do classic turkey food, like her show, I think, like a classic setting, not a goofy character.
Right. Oh yeah, totally.
So I don't know.
And so so this was this was Fleur and Darren. And I mean, they got this crazy looking turkey, and the way they build it, it is like cartoonish, right? It's supposed to be fun, right? And so let's see here. I won't get in trouble if I'm zipping through here, right?
No, they'll only get you if it like matches a certain code. Like robots are like watching.
I'm trying to go back to where
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on a second here. Is it here? Am I going past it?
You're trying to get to.
Oh, there it is, right there. Right there.
Oh, the next. Okay.
Yep. So this is G and Emma, and he does a castle naturally. With animals. Now there's a story behind this, and I let the goat tell the goat story.
Oh man, when I saw the teaser for this show, I said to myself, no way did he ask for a goat. Did he ask for a goat? Yeah. And he told the story so well, and I'm sure maybe they did it a couple of takes. So it looked like a nice take one, like Hamish leans in. What is the story? He didn't know how rare the set it was, and
right.
And his celebrity partner Emma, like they're just listening to this campfire story of how rare the Lego goat is,
right?
And right away he's like, I'm going to try to get you a goat, and they draw it out. And towards the end of the show, they finally find him a goat.
Yeah.
They probably paid $200 plus, who knows, fast shipping. Amazing. Like,
I mean, it had to been like real fast shipping, because at that point, like
they were in the countdown.
Yeah, because let me tell you, what is it, like 2 episodes?
I imagine a 10-hour or whatever build is 2 5-hour days or something like that, or at least 2 days. So
right. So yeah, so I think last year they only gave us 2 episodes. So maybe if this is only 2 episodes, right? You figure it probably took 2 to 3 days to film 1 episode, right? And if they got this goat on this episode, man, somebody took a drive somewhere. There's no way that goat hit any post office, because that is like unrealistic. And they found a guy. He had a big old bag of those goats. And my man G was like, yeah, that's enough to retire on. Like, you could retire for the rest of your life with them goats. Like, you could retire, like, and that's it. And the first thing when the dude had the bag, he said, that's fake.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's fake. He's like, no, they real. No, that's fake. Like, they real.
No, he must have been a Lego designer, and that was like at the Lego house, and that was like their surplus, because I don't know how you get that many goats unless you're at the factory.
It says, Moda says, just remember, the AU production doesn't go as fast as the US. And that's a possibility. Thank you, Moda, because that's a possibility. Maybe they.
But you're right. I think somebody had to go to a Bricks and Minifigs store and throw $200 down and drive back wherever it was,
right?
And 1 goat.
And they gave it to him, bro. Like at the end of this episode, they gave him $200 in your pocket. Like here you go.
Wow, that was epic. I mean, props to G. Couldn't go to a better guy that like could, he's really, I think, traditional and like pirates and castles and stuff. So that's an awesome prize.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so we get Sarah and Poe, who's the chef, right? And this was their first concept, was the turkey feast. This
yeah,
movie hit the turkey gate for real, man. I mean that, I'm gonna tell you, Jesse, this takes a lot of weight off my chest, right? Because like me and Jermaine got called just about everything underneath the sun except for a child of God behind that baby.
Yeah.
Behind that baby. And it was like, yo, like this can actually happen where you have two builders that are in, and I'm glad it happened in season 2, our season 2. It happened again in season 3, and it actually happened again in season 1 later on in that season when they were gonna build the same type of waker taker or whatever it was. So that actually happens.
Folks. It happens.
So like, you don't have to be looking at somebody's table and say, I'm gonna build the same thing they built.
No, yeah, I think you got to look around, though. You want to be unique. So, when they heard there were 2 turkeys, they were trying to draw them apart a little bit, and they did the rock paper scissors, and I think that the funny turkey and then the cooked turkey would have been different enough for me.
It would have been different enough. It would have been. And I think they probably, like, I'm with you. I think they probably should have stayed the course somewhat.
Like, well, I like that they bring it up on the show, cause the drama, but then like let them make a decision. So, and the other team decided they couldn't build a turkey. So that was Sarah and
bail out. It's a bail out.
They're like, they were just trying to build carrots, and then they were having trouble.
Yeah.
So Sarah, I think, was like, okay, this has got to be hard trying to teach a celebrity that doesn't know Lego.
And I get that too, because like you think about it, Jesse, you trying to keep a conversation, like Sarah's trying to keep a conversation with this celebrity, right, and not be shocked, right? And at the same time, you're going through, and they probably say, hey, like, let me know if you need any help. Okay. And then you go over to celebrity and you do something like, hey, look, I need 8 of these. Can you do it? Yeah. And then you're doing something else and you come back and nothing's done. How would you feel?
Oh, man. Burnt. I would be so burnt. It's hard to collaborate with you fools. I mean, we all know, like, it's like, come on, Mel, you got to come through on your Doctor Strange,
Right? Yeah.
It's like, oh man. And then like actually teach, So who did the potatoes? That was Fleur and Darren. Darren learned how to make those potatoes, and that was kind of a gag in the show, but that was like a Lowell sphere. She taught him how to do a Lowell sphere,
right?
And make it look like a potato. And he probably did a dozen potatoes or something, and that was a good use of a celebrity's time.
Yeah,
give them something that can mass produce.
Yeah, give them the busy work, and you go off and do something else. Yeah, that's true.
So you would think that carrots would have been easy, but she was having trouble with her partner, so they backed off, and they came up with the outhouse Dunny Santa, Australian Christmas type of thing.
Oh yeah, yep, they did. So this is Alex and Lincoln. Right, they did the dragon hoarding gifts, and see, this is what I was saying. Like this cracker, like you see this thing, and it, to me, it doesn't scream Christmas, right? You got the gifts in the treasure chest right here, but to me, like the dragon kind of takes away from, hey, look, it's Christmas. Like this is not like traditional, right?
Yeah.
Not for me. Like not for me. I don't know. It might be for somebody else, but not for me.
Yeah. It's a twist, kind of like the Grinch that stole Christmas. We got a dragon hoarding gifts, like the Grinch taking the toys away before Christmas.
Oh yeah, yep.
So I like this idea. It gave him something very complicated to build, the dragon.
Right. The dragon.
And to me, it gave the other guy, the celebrity, something simple to build. Make a brown box. Just make a chest. Yeah. And then when Brickman came in to help, we'll talk about that later, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They got the lid for it and a little more decorative to the toy chest or whatever you want to call it. That was a good idea. I like the dragon. Definitely. The dragon was weak though. He was scrawny and had no wings. Like when somebody tells you, does this look timid or does this look, like in your face? And you like the dragon coming out with the wings out, I think.
Right. And that's important too. Like I think he said it too. He said, look, what are you looking for when that cracker pops, right? And he going, I'm looking at the expression of whatever's inside. Like, whatever's inside, I need to see that, that surprise look. He said, because it's a surprise, like that cracker pops. I need to see that it's a surprise. Now you just did the Macho Man Randy Savage arms, because Macho Man Randy Savage was like under 6 feet. And he was like the smallest dude in the WWF at the time. So they told him, hey, look, when you come in, you need to be large in life. So expand your arms so you look like you're a lot bigger. And every time he was walking, expanding his arms because he looked like he was a lot bigger. Now, it's a cheap trick, but he watching on TV, it looked like he was a big dude because he had his arms out and he was always walking like this all the time. You don't believe me? Go back and watch it. And but that's the truth. Like I think that the posability in that dragon, it had to be large. The wings had to be, in charge because, if it's guarding something, you want to get big. Like you want to get big to scare everything away, And I think that is a real factor.
Yeah, missed opportunity on the wings. That might have put them in the top 2.
You check this out. Here you go. Here's your boy. Here's your man with the bag of goats, son. The bag of goats, bro. Bro, you can retire, die, come back, and still have money left.
Wow. That's like $100,000.
He was like, that's fake. He said, nah, that's real. That's fake. Nah. He's like, nah, it's real.
Imagine it if it was just a normal AFOL that said, oh man, this looks cool. And we do it. We go out and get a bunch of castle figures or collect an army of ice bears, and all of a sudden, you've got the world's supply of ice bears.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. It's just, it was amazing to see something like that, because I talking to you guys, man, and how the goats, and we had to go get some fake ones, right? Just the sake of having something, right? Yeah. Just the sake of having something, because you know what it costs to get that one. And it's like, yeah, you're probably not going to run into that one unless you search and really get, pay the money to go get it.
Yeah.
All right. So Santa on a dummy. Now, this is more like Australia Christmas for me, Yep. They got this funny humor about being on the dunny, right? Like being on the dunny like all the time. So this, so this
or the
this
Thunderbox sometimes. The
Thunderbox, right? Thunderbox, right?
We learned that from Tasman.
Love it, man. And I love making fun of stuff like this here, man. And they got quite the humor, man. I love it, man. Because you can get naughty, but still keep it nice, a little bit, right? And Santa Claus, man, he got to do his business anyway.
Right. Yep, that's always a funny joke whenever you can do bathroom humor. They always skip that in any movie, saga, or TV series. When do they go to the bathroom?
Oh yeah. When they go, like they're doing all this. When did they go? And that's matter of fact, that's the number one question when you're on Lego Masters. Do they stop the clock for y'all to go to the bathroom? It's like, maybe. So something I want to skip ahead to, man. So they get all of the teams. And they understand, like, look, then they you're a Lego master. You got 10 hours or however long this build's supposed to be, right? And you know, you're essentially by yourself because you're going to get help from the celebrity, but now get it, they haven't really been working with Lego that well, so they're not gonna be up to speed like you are. So they promise a 1 hour build with the Brickman. So the Brickman helps each team out for 1 hour, right? How
Yep.
about your boy Brickman? And Brickman, I know you ain't listening to this, bro, but my man, you need to teach me some of these skills. How he made an outhouse in 1 hour and more. Like he did an outhouse and more. I know he did more.
I think he made some presents around the
Right, he made some presents and all that, man. My man is quick with the fingers, man. He's quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at this outhouse, man, and it ain't shabby looking. It looks.
I mean,
like
it's supposed to look like a shabby outhouse, but
right.
It's well made. It's not going to fall apart. He made 3 big walls and just kind of wedged in a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had time to spare.
He had time to spare. He was up. That's it. I'm out. See ya.
That was awesome. That was a good idea to ask them to help. Like she was doing the character, Sarah, and the other guy. And then the celebrity chef Poe was doing the trees.
Right.
So yeah, somebody had to do that outhouse.
That was just crazy insane. So they're going through the builds, bro. Hamish is trying to find his goats, right?
Yeah. He'd check back in. Did you find the goats yet?
Right. And so he's on the hunt for the goats, which is cool. And then they actually start let me see if I can come up here. They start putting the builds in these crackers, right? And for those that don't know what we're talking about, let me see if I can find a good picture for you.
Yeah, you want to talk about how Brickman helped all the other teams?
Yeah. So I can
so you got an hour to do the outhouse.
Yeah, to get an hour to do the outhouse.
And then he went over and helped the dragon chest. I remember he did the lid on the box.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a big ask because he made some it had to fit on top and it had to hinge open.
Yeah, it's right here. I got it. And we can critique it real quick since I'm on it.
I wonder who came up with the idea to do the hinge brick versus Technic pins, because that thing's ready to fall off, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too. It's like if it closed real good. And the only thing I think is probably holding it up is something inside. So it's obviously leaning on one of the presents or something inside.
Yeah, it's got to lean on a present. Yep. Still, I think Technic pins would have been better to hold that thing down.
Yeah, that's a gamble. Now, what you see behind them, folks, is actually the cracker, right? It's like a I want to say a life-size cracker. It's larger than life.
Yeah,
larger than life-size cracker made out of Lego right there. So all it is it's a wrapper. Like it looks like a Tootsie Roll wrapper, and you pull like Jesse said, you pull both ends and it pops.
The largest, they're usually the size of a toilet paper roll.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 inch by 4 inches. There's a big
Yeah.
And their color, like they all have different colors behind them. So I wonder if they like they got the green one behind them. So let's not do green, because when you open it, it'll be green on green.
Everything be green and it blends right in, right?
So the blue dragon in the green cracker was probably a good choice instead of a green dragon, which you pretty obvious.
Oh yeah, yeah. Huh.
I like the blue dragon. That was pretty good.
Yeah, the blue and the red. Yeah, I think that's a good color choice right there. All right, let's see. What can we show? All right, so wait a minute. Let me back up for a second. So he helps Emma and G out, right? And I think he built the
barn. They had barn.
he built the barn. for the castle. He
The
did.
castle had a barn off to the side, and they had it kind of built. So I think he just had to tile it up, and not sure how it looked good. It looked like a medieval structure.
Yep.
A little stonework, a little lumber. It was like a horse stable when they had the animals in it. It looked more like a horse stable. Yep.
Yeah. Knocked it out in an hour, man. Knocked it out.
Yep.
That's what they asked for, and that's what they got, man. He was giving gifts, and what this do is it's not to, well, it's to help the builder, but it enhances the the ah of the build too. It enhances a little bit because I mean you kind of need that extra push.
Well, yeah, the celebrity is a big handicap.
Yeah.
So you kind of balance it off with having him come in as an expert builder.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're almost on your own unless you're a really good teacher to the celebrity, and they, have that worked into your build.
Oh yeah. Let's see what else good stuff we got. I'm trying to get to the end, my friend, where they are revealing these babies. Hold on.
Well, what was the other one? The dragon, the turkey, the outhouse. So for the turkey, he actually did the wings and the tail.
He did the wings and the tail on the turkey, and then so he did. Let's see. Yeah, he did the wings and the tail on the turkey, and then so he did for the dragon. He did what did he do for the dragon?
He did the lid on the box.
The lid on the box. Okay. And then he went and helped out Sarah and Poe with the turkey, and then
no, that was the outhouse.
The outhouse. The outhouse. The outhouse. Sorry.
But we covered it all. We covered. Yeah, we didn't mention the turkey yet, so I just wanted to make sure.
All right. So
that was a big help.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, by far, man. But I'm just impressed. My man was like 1 hour. All right, what's that? That's it. All right, cool. And he come right back. Merry Christmas. Like dang. Like man.
He went through a lot of red brown. Like everything he built was like red brown.
Red brown. Yeah, like what you got back there that we could use.
Brown.
Yeah, like what you got. All right, let me see here. Let's go to the glory shots.
All right.
All right, first up, looks like it's going to be
the dragon.
The dragon. I played a bit.
When they popped that thing, his head moved.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
It could come off.
They're talking. There
it is. There it is. That looks good. It would have looked so much better with wings behind it, though. Could have been smaller wings too.
Yeah, like the wings. Something. The wings would be a lot, like above the. Like the wings should definitely be bigger than the chest. Like they should be wider than the chest. So they're draping over. So.
Right. They could have been off to the side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they ran. He was spending a lot of time on that, so seemed like on the show anyway.
And that's just it. It's like you don't really have that, and that's it right there. Hold on, sorry about that. Oh, my fingers. Wait a minute.
Use the quick keys.
There it is.
The columns off to the side kind of give it some more texture and stuff, so it's not. I think they just started with that to give the other guy something to do. I don't know what he built. I don't know what the other guy built. He was really enthusiastic about building Lego, but I don't know what he built in the end.
Because I mean, like Brickman did the chest, and he did those gifts. He did those gifts. He knocked out those gifts real quick.
Yeah, he did some of those gifts. Yeah.
And then when you think about it, it's like, I think the builder probably spent the most on the dragon. Like he spent this whole time on that dragon.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got next, friend.
Dragon for the win.
Dragon for the win. Right. All right, so next that gets popped out of the cracker. Let's see here. Hold on, friend. I think I went back too far. All right. Oh, come on, man. As soon as I lift my hand off of it.
There it is. So there's a castle, classic. G and Emma. G says do a castle, and Emma says do a dance party.
A castle dance party. That sounds like a Shrek. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. I have my hand on it. Agony. But I mean, the colors are nice for this castle, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, they didn't overdo it. It's like festive decorations on top of the castle.
Yeah,
but it had a weird couple of walls that were orange and brown. Interesting style. Man, and you'd think just keep it simple, do the castle, but no, there had to be a barn with the animals,
right?
And the goat. There's the goat.
You had to have the goat, man. Yeah, yeah, had to have the goat. Yeah. The goat made the whole entire bill, baby.
For all that trouble that they went through to get that goat, I'm surprised it's just off to the side there. I would have had,
yeah.
I would have had another dance party for the animals, and the goat had to have been the DJ or something.
Or at least make a throne and put the goat like sitting on the throne,
right?
Like this life size, like this big throne, and just have him sitting on the throne with a crown or something, with a whole bunch of food on it. You know, like
yeah,
it was like a big ordeal for the goat. So like, you know, he just got it sitting right there in the middle of the joint right there.
Yeah, they're like bing, but I mean it came in late, or they didn't give it to him till the end. So for what time they had, yeah, that's appropriate. Yeah. If they had to have the goat right away or halfway through, I might have given it more focal point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You know, the colors for the party is great. You know, I mean, because then you got these grays, but then it flips up because it's the party, and then you got the pinks and all the violets and all that stuff in there, like along with it. And I think, you know, you take most castles are gray and dull color anyway, so I think that this is a nice balanced medium for it. Oh, went there. Look at that. I'm lucky. Boom. Look at that. So this is Flora and Darren. And this is turkey in the oven. Bro, this turkey right here is like, I'm going to tell you, it's the best in this episode. It's the best.
It's the best I've seen in a lot of Lego Masters.
Yeah.
That scale to do the character, and like, honestly, there's not much to it. They, you know, just kind of have these bulging eyes and beak that helped give that expression.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this is they got the salt and pepper shakers, and like you say, you give the celebrity the busy work to do the low spears, and you know they mash it up, and so you got all those turkey eggs, or those potatoes. I would say turkey eggs, but potatoes.
Yeah, they look like eggs a little bit, but
yeah, you got
potatoes are there.
And it's crazy because like even like Brickman said, he was like, yeah, when that cracker pops, I want to see something surprising, and this turkey, like the eyes in the turkey, like it's just like what?
Yeah, that is cool. That's amazing. Sitting on and they had that black tray for a long time, and I thought that was really kind of bland, but it's everything else is so colorful.
Yeah,
it actually works the way it's sitting on that black cooking tray.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, but look at all that tile too on top of that, bro. Like that. I mean, the tile that is sitting on, like that's tile. That's what I'm saying. That's Lego. That's not like a sheet. That's like all the red tile, the green tile, the white tile, like that. You know, and then you make, like you said, the tray, the black tray, and then you got all that extra stuff. That's a lot.
Yeah. That's what you got the celebrity for. Put down a checker pattern.
Right.
Here you go. Start you off. Here you go. So then they got judged. They judged the top two.
Hold on, the outhouse.
Oh, we got to look at the outhouse. Yeah.
Oh, what's the outhouse?
I think you're going through the winner thing, but
yeah, I think I am, friend.
They're already standing there.
I just saw the outhouse here a minute ago. All right, come on, give me the outhouse.
That's where they announced their top 2.
Right.
Gotta go back.
Might have to go back.
Might have even been first. I don't know.
Might have been. Yeah. Let's see if we can find the outhouse. That's
Oh,
it, right?
Yeah. It's before the dragon.
There we go. I got it.
Nice shot there.
Yeah, right there. He talked about the midsection too. He was like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do to cover up the sack and the chimney?"
Yeah. There you go. Leave it right there.
He said, "What are you gonna do for that?" He said,
Oh man,
to cover up the sack and the chimney." And it's so amazing. Like I listen to like Will Arnett, and he'll say his jokes and stuff, and he'll get borderline a little bit, and a lot of that stuff get edited out. But here they don't edit none of that out. I mean, this is like regular talk. Like, and my man, he talking to 2 women, and he like, "Yeah, what you gonna do to cover up the sack and the chimney?"
That was funny.
And they just put the presents right there, like so like that's
they left it in.
Yeah, man. I think this build here is very solid too, man. This thing here is solid. You got Santa sitting on the but didn't one of like last year when they first came out with these episodes, my man Henry, he put down somebody that was in one of these, man. He had a big build. It was busy, but he put Santa in a dummy. She just kind of like life sized it a little bit more. She focused more on this, but he had a party or something going on, and in it was Santa in one of these dummies.
I don't remember, but yeah, I mean, she can build a character, and that's the way to go on this show. You have to kind of sculpt characters.
Yeah. So you get down to the top 2, right?
Yeah.
Who wins? So you had Fleur and not Fleur. Yeah, you had Fleur and Darren, and it was Sarah and Poe were the top 2.
Yep.
And that was your winner right there.
Winner. Turkey
not
dinner.
Not bad. So then it looks like they got something. What they got? Brickmas photos. $20.
So yeah, one more episode.
One more episode to go. It look like they're building their big finale. So it looks like they're probably going to make a Christmas scene for photos.
They spent a lot of time on this episode too. Like, I don't know with commercials and stuff how long the runtime is, but man, it was a long epised.
Yeah, it was like an hour and 20 minutes, bro. And here's the thing. It wasn't no commercials, bro. What me and you see. So this it's an
so it must be a 2-hour special with commercials.
Yeah. So with the commercials, yeah, like you said, with the commercials, you had the 2-hour special. But yeah, man. So what you think, bro? What you think?
It was a lot of fun to watch, and a good challenge. Spatially, just come up with something that fits in there, and celebrities were entertaining. Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah,
I want to see more.
Yeah,
me too. I like it when they bring the All-Stars back and team them up like that. That's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, man. I'm real excited about the builds this year. Versus last year, it seemed like the builds get better. And like I said, the celebrities, the brick celebrities, I should say, because we really don't know the celebrities, but the brick celebrities, man. Watching G do his thing, man. That dude is the ice man, boy. He just stone cold, bro. That dude is so stone cold. Yeah. Brick Hive, what's up, Brick Hive? Yeah, man, that dude was just like so stone cold, bro. But yeah, man, I love that Santa outhouse. That turkey, man, that turkey is fire, bro. And it was, all these builds were like exceptional, man.
Yeah, they all did great. I think anyone could have won because the dragon was awesome also, and the castle. I mean, sheesh, that was a lot of building.
A lot of building, man. A lot of building, and and I think that in the spirit of things, it's like, all right, it's Christmas. We're not gonna put a lot of pressure on you, but that's a lot of pressure, man. You figure like I'm thinking that they probably get less the time, and then you don't have the other half that you started like you came into the dance with. So now you at the dance by yourself, you got half the time.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that was cool. I want to see more.
Yeah, man, I wish it was more than 2 episodes, but I think last year was only 2 episodes, so it sounds like this one here, if you caught the end, it sounds like this one here is probably just 2 episodes. So.
I think that's plenty because of the celebrity schedule. Who knows, what they can give you a week of their time and they film both episodes in a week probably, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Very true, very true. All right, man. All right. That's all I got for you, friend.
That was a good, I mean, I'm looking forward to US Lego Masters later this week, 2 episodes in a row.
Episodes 2. Yeah.
Man, we should break those down later this weekend or something.
Let's do it, dude. I'm free, man. Let's do it, man. Especially that Marvel one. I definitely want to talk about that Tower one, but the Marvel one is A+, bro.
Right.
I want to see. And it's funny because I looked at the commercials and they really don't show you. They don't show you those bills, man. And I'm mad. You see the little figures and stuff. I'm like, let me see. They don't show you nothing.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was a surprise today too. So
yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. And that's always true. Yeah, the US was trying to cram those episodes in all the time, man. Yeah. All right, friends, we are outie like 5,000. So, but we'll be back here. We'll probably do a recap on. Most likely, we'll do the recap on the next 2 Lego Master US episodes, right?
And versus.
Yeah, so Larry ain't never get back to us, man. Larry, he was on game night.
Oh,
Got to get back to us, man, because we actually be doing it tomorrow, right? But I mean, we could do it Wednesday.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it Wednesday. Let's see. Let's get on the horn and try to do it Wednesday. Because
I'd say maybe try to do it tomorrow and then have Wednesday as a backup plan.
Yeah.
But whatever.
We'll see what's what.
I'm around.
All right. I appreciate you, friend.
Thanks for,
We'll catch y'all next time.